Okay guys, Mike Green and Nate Stokes are going to talk to us about how to correctly reload your AR-15.
Hey guys, I'm Nate Stokes from Advantage Group, and this is Mike Green from Green Ops Training. BCM asked us to come out here today and talk to you guys about reloads. That's what we're going to do. You know, Craig Douglas, our friend, is constantly saying that bullets in gun equals time in fight. That if you don't have any bullets in your gun, you're not in the fight, you're not influencing decision making. What do you think about that?
Yeah, when the beast is hungry, you got to feed her. There's a couple techniques out there when it comes to reloads, and some of it gets controversial. People will start talking about fine versus gross motor skills, and what we'll do is we'll try both those techniques out. We'll talk a little bit about that and add some controversy to the show.
Great, let's bring out Chris Guidry from Advantage Group and get it done.
Thank you, Mike. All right, so what we're going to do is we're going to start off and we're going to do a reload that I like to do, and I'll talk you through it. And then what we'll do is we'll do another one, and I'll talk you through that one too. So you're up on target, go ahead and place the selector on fire. And then what I want you to do is fire one round. Go ahead. All right. After that is what I want you to do is simply depress the magazine release and then break the gun down. At the same time, I want you to go ahead and keep that mag well up. There it is, right in front of your face. And then go ahead and present the new magazine, insert, and then thumb on the bolt release, and then up on target, and then you're ready to fire again. All right, simple enough, right? We kept that gun up there in our shooter's box just like we do when we're doing a pistol. All right, we like to do that so that if something moves from the target, I can still see it, and if I have to look down at the mag well, then I can glance out of the corner of my eye and use my peripheral. The next thing we're going to do is we're going to do the same thing, but now instead of using the thumb to let that bolt release go forward, we're going to use the palm of our hand. All right, more of a gross motor movement there. All right. All right. So go ahead, up on target, selector on fire, and then go ahead and fire one round. Mag release, break it down, shooter's box, palm, up on target, boom. All right, simple enough. Both fairly easy. Now what we're gonna do is go ahead and reset, make sure those mags are cleaned off, and what we're gonna do is we're gonna do those both under time, okay? And then we'll just take those two times and compare them. All right. So go ahead and reset. Now, what I want you to do is on the buzzer, I just simply want you to shoot, reload, shoot using the thumb method, okay? All right. Shooter ready, stand by. .408, all right? Let's go ahead and set that up and do it again. Now we'll do it with the palm technique, all right? So 408 was our time, and then what we'll do is we'll compare it to the other one, okay? All right. All right, shooter ready. Same thing, but using the palm. Stand by. Right, 476. So we're a little bit slower on that. Not a whole lot, but enough that it could make a difference in a gunfight. One of the keys there is that using the thumb technique, if you train it over and over again, it should be second nature, and it is faster, and that's the benefit of it. The problem with using the palm one is a little bit slower. Now, but the problem also is that if we just practice one technique and we're only good at one technique, and if something happens in a bad fight or in a gunfight, unfortunately, say your thumb gets shot or injured and you can't manipulate it, well, then now you need another technique. So it's a good idea to have both techniques, but at the same time, go ahead and make sure that one of them is your instinctive or go-to technique, and just practice that over and over again. Thank you, Chris.
Thanks, Mike.
Thanks a lot, guys. You know, I can't emphasize enough the importance of developing good practices and not just adhering to procedures. You know, a lot of times a technique becomes controversial because somebody learns a technique from somebody whose opinion they trust, and that becomes the only technique that they practice. It's the only correct technique, and I think that's really limiting the shooters. I think we got to work on, again, developing those good practices and not just procedures. Thanks a lot, guys. I'm Nate Stokes from Advantage Group. It's Mike Green from Green Ops. Thanks for watching Trigger Time.
Trigger Time TV is brought to you by White Feather Precision Shooting, Glock, G-Code Holster, Bravo Company Manufacturing, Bravo Company USA, SilencerCo, Innovative Gunfighter Solutions, KINETIC Development Group, NIGHTHAWK Custom, Brute Force Training, Longtail Outfitters, Flint River Armory, Zero Tolerance Knives, and ammunition provided by Precision Delta.
We would like to dedicate today's show
to the men and women of the United States military and law enforcement, the people that stand in the gap and keep our country free. God bless America.